We have a tendency to romanticize things in life. We create an image in our minds of what they are or how they should be, and it becomes our perception of the thing. 3 years after arriving in Thailand, we're still battling those ideas that aren't actually rooted in reality. Because taking in at-risk children isn't glamorous or adorable or even honorable. It's messy. We've said it many times, but there's still a misconception, so I'll say it again. Not a single one of our 25 Thai children is an orphan. In fact, all but 2 of them, who happen to be sisters, have 2 living parents. These kids aren't with us because they don't have anyone. Some of them even have people who love them, which actually almost makes our work more confusing. By at risk, we mean the children are at high risk for ending up in prostitution or human trafficking. There's no developed system here in Thailand that mitigates these situations. There isn't much way for anything we say or any rules and boundaries we set to be upheld by the law, which means at any moment, one of our Thai children can be swept back into their former lives, and there's little to nothing we can do about it. We have to live with our hands open, and we have to love without fear of being hurt. It's a situation where we have no choice but to be surrendered to the fact that God is in control, and He knows how best to manage times and seasons. These kids live suspended between 2 worlds, the one they knew until they came to live with us, and the one they've learned since that first day here. Most of them still talk with their parents. The majority still visit. After those talks and following those visits, there are tears, there's pain, there's confusion and questions and feelings of rejection. We give them a soft place to land and warm hugs to fall into. And they do love us, but not without hesitation. It takes time and patience to win over a hard and battered heart. We have to fight for it. We pray for it. We love deep and then deeper, hoping to somehow fill those voids within them. But always, we do it knowing we can't. They've chosen to call us mommy and papa, but they know we're not their parents. Many of them have embraced us as family, but their hearts still cling to the one they were born into. Some have walls up so high they'd avoid acknowledging us at all if we didn't pursue them. There are days that stings, and sometimes it even feels frustrating. But God keeps reminding us their stories aren't about us. Their stories are about God and how He desperately wants to tell them He loves them until they finally believe it. And so that's what we're doing here. We're offering the hugs He can't give yet Himself. We're smiling at them with the hopes that they'll understand how much delight He takes in them. We're teaching them right from wrong so they'll eventually recognize Him and then reflect Him to others. We're walking the path before us, not because we're brave or good or well-trained, but because God designed that a Christian's heart will burn within him to share God's love with literally everyone.